What's good, YouTube? Welcome back. I'm your host, Remnant Prince. So, in this 5-part episode series, this is part 4, where Belle Knox is going to be talking about how to hustle in the sex industry. Please drop me a like, a comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Enough talking, let's get into it.
So I won the award last night for Best Newcomer, and it made me really happy, and it made me feel like doing porn was like worth it, and like I hadn't made the right decision, and it made me feel like really like I love my industry. And when I went up on the stage, these girls started like screaming and like booing me, and like one girl said like, I go to college too, you're not that important, and these girls in the crowd were calling me sluts, and they were girls who do porn too. I thought that this would be like a part-time job. Like I would compartmentalize Miriam and Belle. Miriam would be when I go to school, and then Belle would be when I have breaks, but I was naive to think that I could do that because it can't be really a part-time job. You have to kind of do it all the way. And sometimes I feel like school has become secondary to it because it becomes like its own identity, and you can't just take that identity out whenever you want to. You have to constantly be your porn alter ego.
Can I get one of your pictures?
Yeah, it's $20. It'll be like $30 and him, because it's 10 for him. That's $40.
Okay.
What's your name?
I'm going to give you $70. You do 30, sign 30 things, and take a picture.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Is it okay if I grab a little bit? Oh gosh, you're beautiful.
Can I have a kiss on the cheek with the photo?
Thank you.
fans.
You're creepy fans?
No, I'm not a creepy fan. I'm a dad, and I'm like just hanging out.
Hi, honey.
Good. How are
Give me
you?
your nose. Back. There was a young girl named Belle Knox. At Duke, they'll call her a fox. She likes to get laid, but she keeps a high grade. And she told me she majors in. You did say that.
I'm just taking things day by day, and I'm just as confused as every other person out there.
I started doing porn in November.
In November?
Yeah.
There's just so much like that's unresolved that I don't have answers for. There's obviously some reason this has all happened to me, and I wanted to find some type of meaning.
This movie is coming out. I get gangbanged in it. They put a collar and a leash on me.
Oh, wow.
It was really
Okay.
hot. I also have a sex toy line coming out soon with Doc Johnson. It's going to be a pocket and pocket mouth.
Ooh, I need one of those.
It says BJU, which means Blowjob University, aka Duke. I'm obsessed with blowjobs. I'm going to do more rough scenes. I like face.
I have ideas I'm running in my head about women's empowerment. Do you use Skype or anything?
Yeah, it's good.
What are you doing tonight?
Sleep.
You want to come to HQ with us?
I'm 18. I'm not allowed in.
I want to hang out with you tonight. Why didn't you come out?
I made $981 today, but then 600 of that has to go to overhead. So I'm gonna count out. I'm gonna add in what I made yesterday. I made actually more like 1,500 because I had to buy the poster. So after you factor in the makeup, probably made like $800. It was a lot of work though. I have to pay my plane tickets and stuff, so. There's a lot of expenses involved with doing porn. I'm too tired or I would talk more. I think that people see Belle, but they don't see Miriam, and they don't see what I actually am like. I think I don't know, this is so weird. I think I'm Miriam right now.
So that's episode 4. You can, see that she's having a complex or a battle between two identities, like dual identity. And, to me, that's a hell of an identity to battle against. Like, you got the sweet, innocent Miriam, and then, you've got this big corn star, Belle Knox, and she's talking about how she thought that she'd be able to kind of keep Belle, managed or micromanaged to a level where she can actually be herself, Miriam, in her personal life without one spilling over the other. Things not getting too messy, but this is a messy job, right? It's a messy industry. It's probably the messiest, man. And that's what I see a lot of women nowadays dealing with, whether they're in that industry or not. It's industry life really isn't for women. Try and tell that, man. We'll all get canceled. I'm probably going to get canceled after this. The truth is, I don't pull no punches, right? So she's witnessing this ego that she has to maintain, and it's really an act. Sure, she enjoys some of that stuff. I'm not gonna disrespect and say she enjoys the whole thing, because clearly she doesn't. But most of it looks like she doesn't really enjoy, and it's more of a commitment than it is really a hobby or something that she's pleased doing, right? And I'm talking real pleasure, not, sexually. I'm talking, spiritual, mental pleasure, which is really what we call joy. I don't think she's getting joy out of that life, and she was on stage there for a minute, and other ladies that are in the exact very same industry kind of taking the pee out of her, just disrespecting, mocking her, because I don't know, I guess they felt that she, maybe better, or maybe she thought of herself too highly. I really don't have a clue there. But this is the industry, all for a few bucks. What got me was that camera guy, or that guy at the end, who was like, oh, I'm doing a bit on feminism and women empowerment. It's crazy how these two things go hand in hand, So, she enjoys some of it, but at the end of the day, I think that she's starting to realize that the alter ego is taking over. Guys, thanks for tuning in. Stay tuned for episode 5, which is coming up next. Please drop a like, a comment, and don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next episode.